tu m'entends mais tu m'écoutes pas. Ton amour je le ressens plus. J'pensais que toi t'étais loyal. Ça l'habitude, moi j'finis déçu. T'as vu ma peine, tu restais bloqué là. Mais toi t'as rien fait pour arranger les choses. Ce que tu m'as fait, je vais jamais l'oublier. Non, non, j'arrive pas à sortir de ma tête. Fais-moi confiance, moi je t'aime à la folie. Tu seras au final, quand tout ça va finir. Fais-moi confiance, moi je t'aime à la folie. Tu seras au final, quand tout ça va finir. Mon cœur crie à l'aide, c'est pour ça que je t'appelle. Offre-moi ta main, elle me servira d'appel. Mon cœur crie à l'aide, tu vois pas que je t'appelle. J'ai mal.
322 to board at gate A18. We ask that customers please remain clear of the gate area until the relevant group number is called.
Once again, a very good afternoon to all customers joining us on this British Airways flight to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. If we could just have your attention please, as you'll notice there are quite a few spare seats on today's flight. We are nearly at full capacity for boarding. For safety reasons and to comply with the weight and balance regulations of this aircraft type, we do kindly ask that you remain in your seats that was allocated on your boarding pass for takeoff and landing, unless instructed to move by a member of the crew. If you've already moved seats, please do move back to your allocated seat now. Thank you for your cooperation. Once again, very warm welcome.
Heathrow to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Pleased to say you're all aboard the aircraft now. All doors and hatches are closed. So we're just negotiating our clearance with air traffic control, and hopefully we'll be pushing back from the stand here at Terminal 5 and then taxiing on our way towards that westerly runway for our departure to Paris. Joining me here on the flight deck, Senior First Officer Charlotte Cotterill and an excellent team of 4 cabin crew, and that's led by Flight Manager Joseph Green. Once we push back, Joseph and the team will be giving you a short safety demonstration of the safety aspects of this Airbus A319 aircraft. We do ask that you please give this the courtesy of attention. Even if you are regular flyers, there are subtle variations amongst different fleets, different airlines, and here at BA as well. Speaking of safety, we're expecting smooth conditions to Paris this afternoon. Looks like a lovely day for flying. However, I do need to remind you of the British Airways seatbelt policy, and that is that the switch of seatbelt signs on, and I ask that you please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Flight time, 45 minutes approximately. Weather conditions in Paris look very similar to what they are here, so it looks like a lovely afternoon and evening going into the night at Paris. I have the pleasure of flying you to Paris. I'll be speaking to you either just prior to that ascent or once we commence that ascent with an update on the weather conditions and our estimated time of arrival.
Whilst the cabin crew take their position to the safety briefing, please can we remind you, smoking including e-cigarettes, vaping and use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes inside the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. Personal devices should have the flight safe mode feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger devices including laptops must be stowed safely for takeoff and landing. Please unplug your device from the power socket for takeoff and landing. It must also be unplugged when they aren't in use during the flight. If you lose your device in your seat, please don't move the seat and inform the cabin crew. Hand baggage must be placed under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker so it doesn't block the aisles or exits. Place items in the locker carefully as they may fall out and injure someone. We ask for your full attention whilst we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. as they may differ from any aircraft you have flown on before. Please check your seatbelt is fastened securely and warm whenever the seatbelt signs are on. It is fastened and adjusted like this and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided and masks like this will appear automatically. If you're wearing a face mask, please remove it before fitting the oxygen mask. Stay in your seat, pull the oxygen mask towards you and place it over your mouth and nose. Breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note the bag may not inflate. You may need to pull on a colour streamer to release your mask. Ensure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and pull it over you.
take this opportunity to introduce myself and the rest of my team. My name is Joseph Green, my very presently flight lead on this British Airways flight now on its way to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Working alongside me today, three lovely cabin crew, Rick, Kirsty and Carlos, and it's our pleasure to welcome you all on board today. We'd also like to offer a special welcome to those of you returning from our Executive Club and those of you joining from our Monbold Alliance partners. May I remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. It must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. When opening overhead lockers, please take care as items may move, they could fall out and cause injury. As a reminder, smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst you're on board. This includes inside the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. We are pleased to have launched our free onboard Wi-Fi messaging service for all of our Executive Club members to enjoy on board today's flight. In a few minutes you'll be able to connect via Wi-Fi or join our Executive Club by simply visiting shop.va.com, where you can access free messaging and discover more offers. We do also have in-seat power available within your seat area. This will be ready for use once the seatbelt signs are switched off. All phones should be placed silent to avoid disturbing other customers. Video and phone calls are also not permitted at any time during the flight. We're about to start our onboard service. If you have a food allergy or would like information on specific allergens on today's flight, please contact any member of the crew. For those of you seated in Club Europe, we offer your choice of meal and drinks from the bar. In Euro Traveller, we will offer a snack and bottle of water with our compliments. We do invite you now to make yourself at home and enjoy our hospitality on this short flight to Paris. If there is anything we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please just let us know. Thank you.
As it stands, enjoy the rest of the short flight with us. Thank you.
As we're now approaching Paris Charles de Gaulle, the seatbelt signs will be switched on in approximately 10 minutes time. To help us prepare for landing, please should now gather away with your personal belongings ready to be put away. If you wish to dispose of any waste, please hand them to a member of the crew who will pass through the cabin shortly. Here at British Airways, we're very immensely proud of our long-standing charity partnership with Comet Relief called Flying Start. Together, our customers and colleagues have raised millions of pounds to help children and young people living through the most challenging of times in the UK and around the world. If you'd like to help us, you can today by simply donating any spare change in any currency into our charity collection bag, which a member of the crew will bring through the cabin soon. Your change can help us continue to make real change. On behalf of British Airways, Comet Relief and Flying Start, we thank you in advance for your continued support and generosity.
J'ai mal, mes sentiments j'enterre, n'en m'appelle plus, j'ai la flemme. Je pensais que t'étais sincère, en fait t'es là que pour la fame. Mes sentiments j'enterre, n'en m'appelle plus, j'ai la flemme. Je pensais que t'étais sincère, en fait t'es là que pour la fame. T'as vu ma peine, tu restais bloqué là. Mais toi t'as rien fait pour arranger les choses. Ce que tu m'as fait, je vais jamais l'oublier. Non, j'arrive pas à sortir de ma tête. Fais-moi confiance, moi je t'aime à la folie. Tu seras au final, quand tout ça va finir. Fais-moi confiance, moi je t'aime à la folie. Tu seras au final, quand tout ça va finir. Mon cœur crie à l'aide, c'est pour ça que je t'appelle. Offre-moi ta main, elle me servira d'appel. Mon cœur crie à l'aide, tu vois pas que je t'appelle. J'ai mal, j'ai mal. Mon cœur crie à l'aide, tu vois pas que je t'appelle. J'ai mal, j'ai mal, j'ai mal, j'ai mal. Mon cœur crie à l'aide, tu vois pas que je t'appelle. J'ai mal, j'ai mal.
and welcome to Paris Charles de Gaulle. The local time here, 1 hour ahead of the UK, is just past 7:15 in the evening. Please do remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. When it is safe to do so, please take care when opening overhead lockers. Items may have moved and could fall out, causing injury. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Before you leave us today, please do check that you have all your personal belongings with you, including anything you may have placed in your seat area during today's flight. Very shortly, we'll leave you in the capable hands of our ground partner here in Paris Charles de Gaulle. They are called Group Handling Europe. If you do require any assistance whilst you're here, please speak to our colleagues there. They'll be more than happy to help you. For those customers who have ordered assistance to leave the aircraft today, please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear. One of our crew will be on hand to assist you very shortly. On behalf of all of us on board at British Airways, I would like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We do look forward to seeing you again very soon. Please have a safe onward journey. Thank you and a very good evening to you all.